Peace to everybody. This is a breaking news update. Police in active standoff with shooter who has wounded 6 Philadelphia officers. 2 officers trapped. And as you can see here in the video, which I will not play, there's a lot of activity going on around here. Police are in a standoff with a suspect who shot 6 officers on Wednesday in a North Philadelphia neighborhood. So there's a standoff that the police are in with a suspect who shot 6 officers in North Philadelphia neighborhood. 2 officers are trapped inside the row house. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Richard Ross told the Inquirer newspaper, and of course you know they had to come out. There are 2 officers that are trapped inside the row house. The police commissioner for Philadelphia had told the Inquirer newspaper. More than 2 hours after the standoff began, officers who swarmed to the scene were attempting to communicate with the shooter, imploring him to surrender and avoid further injuries. Sergeant Eric Grip, a spokesman for the department's public affairs office, said on Twitter. So there was a 2-hour standoff that began. Officers swarmed to the scene, were attempting to communicate with the shooter, and of course you know it's going to be hard to communicate with the shooter because you can't reason with them. They're imploring him to surrender and avoid further injuries. This is what Sergeant Eric Grip, a spokesman for the Department Public Affairs Office, said on Twitter. The officer's injuries were non-life-threatening, Grip said. He said other officers were being treated for non-gunshot injuries. So there's officers that are being treated for non-gunshot injuries, and of course injuries were non-life-threatening so far. And of course here is the map of where the alleged shooting happened, and it's over by the Nicetown Tioga Library. And of course, as you can see, here is the scene of the officers, where you can see where the dot is on West Erie Ave and North 15th Street. Police were first called to the Nicetown Tioga neighborhood for drug activity. Captain Siku Canberra told CNN affiliate KYW. Video from a news helicopter showed more than 50 police vehicles at the scene. So there's 50 police officers at the scene. Now that's for one shooter? Wow. I don't know what to say about that, but and of course police were first called to the Nicetown Tioga neighborhood for drug activity. So allegedly there's drug activity around that area. And of course, Captain Siku Canberra told CNN affiliate KYW. And of course, there's a video from a news helicopter that showed more than 50 vehicles at the scene. And of course, here is all the officers, some of them at least. Here they all are at the scene. The video also showed police officers kneeling and crouching behind various cars with guns drawn. Just around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, more gunfire could be heard at the scene. Suspect is still firing. Continue to avoid area, Grip said in a tweet. So this happened around 6:30 p.m. More gunfire could be heard at the scene. The video also showed police officers kneeling and crouching behind various cars. So they were hiding behind cars to avoid being shot. And it's also saying continue to avoid area, Grip said in a tweet. So if you just happen to be around that area, please avoid it at all costs, because the police officers are not going to let you come through there. suspect is still firing. Continue to avoid area, Griff in the tweet. 4 women were escorted out of the building by Philadelphia police SWAT members, said Greg Argos, a reporter for CNN affiliate KYW. And of course, yeah, there was 4 women that were escorted out of the building by Philadelphia police SWAT members. The KYW reporter described the woman as visibly upset, crying as they were escorted down the street. So there was a woman that was allegedly crying and upset as well as they were escorted down the street. One woman said of the officers, "They kept us safe the whole time. The whole time they kept us safe." So that's what the woman has said. They kept us safe the whole time. So in other words, the officer has kept the women safe. President Donald Trump was briefed on the shooting, Deputy White House Press Secretary Hogan Gidley said. So Donald Trump was told about what was happening, and of course he was briefed on it about the alleged shooting. And of course there was a Deputy White House Press Secretary, Hogan Gidley said. And of course, you know, this is a terrible thing of what is going on in the United States and all these shootings and everything, all these alleged shootings and everything is just a mess right now. So if you're around that area, please avoid it immediately. Do not go around that place, whatever you do. Leave your comments below. I am out.